Hey everybody, welcome back around to the Blog and Grill. I'm your host Doug here with your video blog for July 7th, 2014. Doug Sports Blog and Grill back here after a long vacation for sure. We have a lot to get to today. Your New York sports update as the Yankees and Mets are both in action tonight. Knicks sign an associate head coach. FIFA World Cup semifinals tomorrow and Wednesday, but MLB All-Star teams. But first, let's get to NBA free agency. NBA free agency is quite fluent now. Players can begin committing to teams in just about 3 days. So it's going to be getting exciting here pretty quick for sure. Let's talk briefly here about each one of our top 3 guys that we're watching right now as we head into...
You guys coming to my barbecue? Steve's BBQ, yeah.
As we head into the free agent signing period, okay? First guy I want to talk about, LeBron James. Reports are that LeBron will commit towards the end of this week, likely. He has this NBA camp starting up in Vegas. He's been talking to Dan Gilbert. Allegedly, a plane went down from Cleveland to Fort Lauderdale. Big Z, Zydrunas Ilgauskas, could have been on that plane coming to talk to LeBron. Dan Gilbert was on that plane as well. Also, Pat Riley will likely fly out to Vegas in the next couple of days to meet with LeBron, so that's going to be something to watch for sure. Ultimately, I think LeBron is going to go back to Miami. There's going to be room because Chris Bosh is likely not going to return to Miami, okay? Chris Bosh is reportedly getting ready to take a contract from the Houston Rockets, a max deal for sure. Chris Bosh wants one more max deal. He stays in Miami. He's not going to get a max deal. And that is what is going to gauge where Carmelo Anthony goes. Word on the street now is that Carmelo Anthony is really debating about whether or not to go to the Lakers. He likes the idea of playing with Pau Gasol if Gasol stays. He likes the idea of playing with Julius Randle and Kobe Bryant. I don't know if Carmelo is going to go back. I think best fit for Carmelo is go to New York, for max out, go to New York, and try to get LeBron to go to New York following this season once the contracts of Amari Stoudemire and Andrea Bargnani come off the books next year. Ultimately, once that first domino falls, then they're all going to fall into place. If Bosh signs with the Rockets, LeBron goes back to Miami. Melo might sneak down to Miami, but I think Wade stays in Miami for less money. LeBron stays in Miami. Carmelo goes back to New York. And we're going to keep an eye on all the free agency as it becomes available. I will be tweeting at YankeeBaller415 once these things break, so follow me on Twitter for sure. And I'm going to let you know what's going on. We'll talk more NBA free agency on Wednesday. Time to look at your Major League Baseball All-Star teams. Major League Baseball came up with their Major League All-Star rosters yesterday, and they're exciting. I like the rosters. It's going to be a good All-Star game to watch for sure. I think the East absolutely loaded. Okay, the East is absolutely loaded, and really, the National League could struggle, okay? National League could struggle. I think National League has better pitchers. Baltimore gets 3 guys. One guy's not going to play. Matt Wieters, Salvador Perez will replace him. AL starters, Cabrera, Cano, Jeter, Josh Donaldson, Trout, Bautista, Cruz, Jones, Perez. Pitchers for the American League, Darvish, Scherzer, Hernandez, Tanaka, Lester Price, Kazmir, and Burley. AL relievers, Doolittle, Perkins, Holland, and Betances. Dodgers get 2 starters, Kershaw and Greinke. We'll also see Bumgarner, Wainwright, Tehran, Zimmerman, Cueto, and Ross. Jeff Samardzija was selected, but he's been kicked off due to his trade. Other players going of note. One guy that didn't get in, Chris Sale. Chris Sale's 8-1, and he did not get in. He's a snub. Tulowitzki, the top vote getter in the NL, and Jose Bautista, the top vote getter in the American League. Home Run Derby next Monday. I'm hoping to see Puig. I want to see Puig. I want to see Harper. I want to see Trout. I want to see Yoenis Cespedes. I want to see Jose Abreu. I want to see Giancarlo Stanton. I want to see young guys at the premium. Let these guys get in and hit home runs for sure. We'll have more MLB stuff too next time on the blog as well. Let's talk FIFA World Cup briefly. Brazil, Germany tomorrow. I think Germany has better players for sure, better tactics. De Bruyne has been playing well. Neymar out with the vertebrae injury. I'm going to take Germany in this one. And Netherlands, Argentina. Netherlands has too many weapons. Argentina can't stop them. I'll take the Netherlands and Germany to match up in the final on Sunday, and it's going to be a good one. Time for your New York sports update. Yankees over the weekend take 3 out of 4 from Minnesota. They're now just 3.5 games back of Baltimore, who's now in first place. They're to start in Cleveland tonight, first of 4. Shane Green will make his Major League debut for the Yankees. Justin Masterson for the Indians will go. He's 4-5 on the year with a 5.16. But in his career at home versus the Yankees, he's 3-0 with a .38 ERA. Mets over the weekend take 2 out of 3 from the Rangers. They're now 10 games back in the National League East. They're home versus the Braves tonight at 7. Mike Minor, 2-5, 4.73 goes for the Braves against Daisuke Matsuzaka, who's 3-3 with a 3.72. And the New York Knicks have hired an associate head coach, Kurt Rambis, former ESPN analyst, to sit on the bench with Derek Fisher. I'll be back on Wednesday with more fun for you. We'll talk FIFA World Cup. We'll talk Major League Baseball trade deadline and NBA free agency. Always remember to follow me on Twitter at YankeeBaller415. That's YankeeBaller415. Comment, question, subscribe to my page. Thanks for tuning in to the Blog and Grill. I will be back on Wednesday. Have a good start to your week.